Negative thoughts, we all have them. How do I deal with them? Negative thoughts are inevitable. They're going to pop into your head because thoughts are not real. They're not you. They're just like patterns, kind of. Have you noticed that the thoughts in your head have been in your head before? They circulate. I've reached a place of inner peace, pretty constant inner peace, at least, which is good. An improvement from my previous self in this life. Here are my tips to dealing with the negative thoughts. So first, I'm gonna start with a story of yesterday. I was having negative thoughts. So yesterday, I was in the car and I was going to my art class. So in my art class, let me just, it's a lot to say. In my art class, we're working on a lab right now, and I'm supposed to be sewing some pants, and that's like my contribution to the project. That is a group project. And so I was like nervous a little bit to go into class because I do have no arms. So in this art lab, everyone is working on their projects in class, and I have to sew with my feet, and I have to sew at my house. So there's really nothing for me to do in the art class. I was just very anxious to go to the class because I felt like people were judging me for not doing anything in the class, even though I have a reason, but still, I just felt very uncomfortable in the class because I was just sitting there, you know, reading. I would like read on my phone when I went because technically attendance is mandatory. So I have been showing up because I don't want to fail. Yeah, I have been feeling insecure about going to that class because I just feel judged, and it could just be in my head. No one might be actually judging me, but I'm judging myself, I guess. But I've been struggling with that, and I've also been struggling with like my body image because when I go into public, everyone stares at me. Like, obviously I'm a very no-armed girl, but and yesterday I had like my hair in a bun and no makeup on, and I just felt like kind of gross. I was like, how am I supposed to go in public this hideous? But yeah, it was my anxiety to go to the class like turned into these more like deeper thoughts of like people are judging how I'm looking in real life. Like, people see you as this weird alien thing. Anyways, yeah, so thoughts are not real. They're just kind of weird patterns that we've like picked up and like learned for some reason. So when I had those thoughts, immediately I texted my support system, which is my my best friend group chat, and I talked it out with them about the issue. I just like talking to someone about it immediately, you know, it helps. It's something I like to do. When I'm having negative thoughts, when I'm having my negative thought patterns, I want my negative thoughts to stop because they're unneeded. I don't need those to live, you know, they're lies. I don't want them. So whenever I do get them, I want them out of me. When a negative thought pops up, just recognize it's not true. Another thing that I like to do when I'm having negative thoughts is I stop what I'm doing and I just focus on my breath, and I breathe in the sequence 6-3-9. I just focus on my breathing, and there's like different breathing methods that you can use. Maybe I'll make another video about different breathing exercises that I use to help me. But yeah, it helps with my anxiety. Yeah, it's like weird to say that I have anxiety because I used to like deny it for some reason. I used to be like, oh no, I'm not an anxious person. But then I would like be laying and rotting in my room all day. Like, I was definitely suppressing something or everything. Another thing I like to do when I'm starting to feel these negative thoughts, I go into nature, and that really, really works. Like going on a hiking trail alone and just feeling the vibes of nature and the plants. Something about it like heals me. It's really weird. Like, and I have like this glow afterwards just from like being immersed in the nature. Like, it's like a weird feeling. It's like, it's different from how I'm feeling right now. Like if I, it's like a, it's like a nice warm feeling in my heart chakra. When I go into nature, it reminds me of like, just look how nature acts. Like, do you think that tree is worrying, you know? Something about being in nature, just like the frequency aligns to me, and I don't feel like the need to worry anymore because I'm okay with just being, just like nature is. Nature just exists and lives and doesn't really have to think that hard. The only reason human beings suffer so much is because our minds are always on the go, and we struggle to be present and to just be like nature. So yeah, whenever I go into nature, it's like a very, very good reminder. And the reason I don't have so many negative thoughts these days is because whenever I do, I usually catch myself like immediately. It's become like this habit. Like if something springs into my head that causes unalignment, like causes me to be, you know, feeling bad in any way, I stop and I really think about what's going on with me right now. Like, what is this thought? Where is this coming from? Why is this here? I kind of just stop and I take care of it until it goes away, because what a lot of people do is they have these negative thoughts, and then it's like they have one negative thought and then they allow it to lead into a different negative thought, and then a deeper negative thought, until they roll themselves into like full-on depression, you know? You don't want to live like that. So yeah, this is just my experience with the negative thoughts and how I've overcame them. I don't really understand how to get rid of negative thoughts completely, or if you can. I think you can, because Buddha did not have negative thoughts, I'm pretty sure. I don't know though. There's a lot I don't know, but those are the things that I do know. So you're welcome if that helped you at all. Thank you for watching me. Please subscribe to me if you like me. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm kind of in the process of getting better at making YouTube videos, because as you can tell right now, I'm very awkward. I'm a very awkward girl, which is fine. It's just how I am. I'm gonna get better at these videos, but hopefully this one wasn't too horrible. Anyways, see you guys later.